sunset on American farming, on big agriculture. There will be zero food produced and stored in these big farms, big ag, when the grid goes down. Get that down pat, guys. When there's no power, when the grid goes down, these fields will produce nothing, nada, zilch. This is big ag right here, and it will not produce any food whatsoever, and may never again in the foreseeable future, because the entire system of agriculture that we have today is geared around the use of lots of fuel, lots of chemicals, and seeds that are stored back at the company at Montesano and at which is now Bear. So guys, these fields will have nothing available. There will be no systems to produce food at all in big agriculture. About the only agriculture to be producing foods will be the farms, not with lot raised cattle because they'll starve to death, pasture fed cattle and meat, which of course the system wants to get rid of, and homesteads, which the system also wants to get rid of, which are pretty much self-reliant in themselves somewhat. So guys, you expect a food catastrophe when the power goes out. That's what I'm talking about, because I've explained many times on my channel what it means when the grid goes down. How those extra large transformers, if they're taking out very large high power transformers, are 200 to 400 tons each, weighs as much as a house, how when that happens, they're not going to be replaced for a long time, if ever. So guys, this is Greg Allison with Green Greg's, coming to you from snowy North Alabama on Sunday, the 21st of January. So guys, what I'm talking about here is the catastrophe that we face in agriculture, because it's become so reliant on the industry, the systems. It's become so industrialized that the people that are farming this land are not even the landowners in all likelihood. You got landowners that may own, 40, 80, maybe 120, 160 acres here and there, many smaller than that, such as this good sized field here. This is a pretty good sized field. This is probably 80 acres here. I don't know, maybe more. But guys, the thing is that it's not even landowners. There's farmers who operate, some of them don't even own land. They have sheds with tractors and equipment. They usually have land, but not always. And they come out here and farm all this. And in fact, some of this is farmed by agricultural cooperatives. Cotton Gin down below me farms a lot of land. And this is land they rent to farm, because you have to farm thousands of acres to pay for the multi-million-dollar tractors they have today. As you can see all around me here, a lot of farmland in this area. But none of this can produce when they don't have the fuel to run the tractors. They require chemicals as pesticides, as herbicides. In fact, the herbicides, Roundup, glyphosate, requires GMO seeds so they don't kill the corn. And the corn was hybrid already before that. Guys, what's going to happen is that with all the hybrid seeds you see, and all the GMO seeds, the farmers are by contract not able to save the seeds, and if they had saved them, being hybrid, you're not going to get the same plant back. So guys, and they're not going to be able to farm all this with all that equipment. The way they're set up, it just wouldn't work, because they're not going to have the chemicals, they're not going to have the fuel. Grid goes down, it takes power to run pumps, like fuel pumps, to transmit everything, to move everything. Requires a very complex infrastructure which will cease to exist. The supply chains will be non-existent. It takes robust, complex, well-tuned supply chains to manage and maintain our agricultural system. They will be non-existent and may never come back as we know them. That's why I tell you guys, you need to get to know the landowners, not the farmers. The landowners. Culture relationship with them. Now, they're not going to upset their renter farmers, but say, hey, look, buddy, I'll help you out here. Let's work together. But listen, when the grid goes down, I got seeds, buy tools, hand tools. Yeah, hoes, rakes. The old-fashioned stuff. Buy hand tools. Tell your farmer buddies, your landowners, say, hey, look, I'll share a crop with you. If you'll let me grow some stuff on your property, I'll give you half the crop. You'll just let me grow stuff. You say it's the only way you're going to have any produce at all. And you're not going to grow 80 acres probably of stuff, at least initially. You know, back in the day it was a mule and 40 acres. You know, 40-acre farm was a decent sized farm to run with a mule. And you could actually make a living on it back in the day. Well, now it takes thousands of acres to make a living. Millions of dollars of equipment just to eke by. Farming is very capital intensive, and it survives on very small margins, except for some of your really big super agro. So guys, you know, I just got to really ask you, are we going to see the sunset on modern agriculture when the grid goes down? Now, we got a sunset right here. That's the case, guys. That's what I'm looking at. It's going to be the end of the agricultural world as we know it. These silos will be empty. Once they're emptied out, they're not going to be replenished. Who knows, China might buy it all here real soon anyway. Let me zoom in. These will be empty. So, enjoy the sunsets. Oh, it ain't focusing. Come on, focus. Oh, what's wrong with this stupid camera? Whoa! Ah! It slid down. Now look at where I'm walking, trying to focus on the camera. Just don't want to focus. Alright guys, yeah, I'm not going to edit this. You can get to see all that in its full glory. It's slick here. That's where I nearly slid down, guys. It's slick. But when you're watching through the viewfinder, not watching when you're stepping, that's a bit risky out here. Is it sunset though on American agriculture? I got to ask you. As I see it, it really looks to me like the grid's going to go down because they're doing nothing to protect it. There's too many things that will take it down. EMP, kinetic attacks, which may happen because of all the tension we got with countries like Iran right now, hacking attacks, and the sun will get us. If nothing else takes the grid down, if we don't do something to change how we operate our electrical system, the sun will get us. And that's just a fact, guys. So it's just a matter of time. How much time do we have? The whole operative point here is get ready. Be prepared. Subscribe to my channel, bang the notification bell, and click all. And check my links below to True Leaf Market and to Eden Brothers, because you need to buy your own seeds and get them while the getting's good. Before the grid goes down, for all the tension cracks up in the world, all the warfare and everything else. You know, a lot of people order seeds in February. It's almost February, March. Get them now. Thank you for watching. Greg out. And give the sunset a shout.